Welcome to Crescent Hammer YouTube page. If you watched the first drive video, you know I have some problems. Ran like crap. Couldn't tell if it was overheating. Couldn't tell oil pressure. I broke my air lines. There's some other issues. Gauges would be nice. I do have the vacuum gauge set up that I was going to put in the middle, and then I have two other gauges. Let's go right here. I have some blasphemy I'm about to commit. These are Chinese gauges. I'm about to put them on an American Icon, a 70-year-old American Icon. There's going to be a lot of upset people. Only like 12 people who watch my videos make it this far into the video, so. Took a piece of cardboard. I'm gonna mark out all these holes so I can put the gauges in the middle, because none of the gauges fit any of these holes. So I'm gonna have to cut out a piece of steel, put it on here with holes already cut in it, so these holes line up to these holes. Got these all marked out and pretty how I want them. This gauge is going to go dead center, this gauge is going to go low, and that gauge is going to go low because there's this little overhang right there. Got it all marked cardboard to here. I have problems cutting out perfect circles, so I'm going to use a hole saw that is almost perfect. Hope it's perfect. Yes, I know this is not the right way to use a hole saw. I have the holes cut out for the gauges now. Drilled some holes also in there to line them up. That should work. Got the gauges all installed. What do you think? I think it looked pretty good. I didn't wire anything, which was probably a mistake. Probably should have put them all in a Deutsch connector and then wired everything else. But now I'm gonna have to run wires like crazy to everything. But it should be all right. It'll be all right, right? I was gonna start wiring up the gauges, but I got distracted and wired up light gauges or light switches. Let's see if any of my wiring, well, we know that's good. Gotta shut that off. Pull the fuse through the compressor, don't need to be wasting power. Let's see if my light switches work. That's not good. Now that I'm done screwing around with lights for a second, I need to wire all my gauges. Got these 3 wires all connected. Well, I guess 8 wires down to 3. Now I gotta just run it over here. Okay, so I got them all wired. I have this. One of these is the output for my light switch, and the other one is the input for the gauges, just to see if the gauges all light up. I'm gonna add a relay for the lights and all that. I still got a lot of stuff to do for that, so that's why I just got those spun together, and everything else is permanently installed. See if she works. See if I can find the key. There's the key. Okay. Gauges. Well, that's not good. We have blinking. We're low on fuel. Hey, we got a voltage gauge. Says right about 12, right above 12. That seems right. Searching GPS, and that signal's on. Yeah. Now let's see if the lights turn on. Hey, we got lights. So cool, so cool. Can dim this, brighten up this one, dim this one, bright, dim, bright, dim, bright, dim. But we have lights. Got those together. They seem to be working. Now I gotta start connecting sensors. There, right there, here is the oil pressure sensor. At least there's the old one. Ooh, hey, that probably shouldn't be hand tight. I mean, I'm no expert, but probably should be tighter than that was. Got some oil safe pipe dope on it and tightened her up. So I put the ends on the wire that'll go down there. Put some heat shield all the way back. Heat shrink the end of it. Now I'm gonna go route it. You'll have to go back behind the engine on the inside of that manifold to connect to the oil pressure sensor. I have the wires connected. There's definitely a better way to do that, but this is how it has it, so that's how I'm gonna do it. I have the wires ran for the temp gauge, but I just still need that adapter. Need to go into town and get that adapter. I lost an entire day's worth of filming because the video got deleted somehow. Can't find it, don't know what happened, whatever. So what I did is I wired the temp sensor, ran it around through here, zip tied everything up, all these wires up like crazy, secured them, secured the crap out of them with zip ties. Wired all of those things in through the gauges, not very cleanly, but it'll work, into the gauges. And so now I have oil, fuel, temp, and voltage. I also wired the tack into the negative side of the coil. I need to figure out how to set the tachometer to have 8 cylinders so it shows the right RPM. I might not do that. I haven't decided whether I want to do that yet, because I have my vacuum gauge, which comes off the back here. I also dove into the carburetor, thought that was my reason for it not running very well, but after I looked into all these spark plug wires, do that really easy. So I think my issue of this running like crap is not because my carburetor. I think it's because I'm getting poor spark. So I ordered all new spark plug wires and all new spark plugs from Rock Auto. Also changed the thermostat, drilled some holes in it. It was a whole process. You missed it. It was a great video. Perfect. Would have got me 1 million views, but here's the spark plugs on the driver's side. Almost positive this one wasn't firing. It was soaking wet. And this one is also soaking wet, so I think I only had 2 of these firing on this side. Not off to a good start. Got all new cables. Now I'm going to take the old ones off, place the new ones. Oh, I already placed all those spark plugs on this side. Now let's start replacing stuff, other stuff. Placed all the spark plug wires, ran them all, tightened them down. Hopefully, I replaced 1 for 1, so hopefully I got the timing right. Now, let's see if she's gonna start. Decided I'm gonna take the bowl off. My kids are running around and screaming inside the bus, so that's not distracting at all. So I'm thinking I might be flooding her, because look. And it all kind of gross in there. It's all pretty disgusting in there, so I'm just gonna take that side off, clean it all out, put it back together. I take them out, clean them out. Hopefully they're the right size. I'm not gonna change them out because they're 56s, and I don't know if I have anything close to that. We're gonna take these out, clean them up, put them back in. Got it all cleaned out. I think I got everything working right. Still not sure. I'm not really good with these carburetors. Put the carb valve back together. Change the fuel lines a little bit. Put that line on a little better. Put some new hose clamps on there. Ran it a little different. But the carb's back together. Cleaners on it. Refilled everything with water. Should be good to go. I'm pretty sure I was flooding it, so I lowered the float a little more. Hopefully it works now. Still have the charger on it. Don't touch the gas. I got gauges in, but the bus won't start. Has spark on multiple cylinders. I didn't check every single one because, well, it's new wires, new plugs. A lot of work done on the engine, but nothing accomplished. But I have gauges that may or may not work. This is a crappy way to end a video, I know. Well, that's what I'm gonna do. Thanks for watching. Sorry. I'll try to get better.